smashed it. Craps out, but... Alright. I apologize once again for technical difficulties. But now is the most important time of every Friday Night Magic tournament.
Yeah.
The beginning of our top 8. Tonight featuring, as I did a quick survey of the room, about 4 of them are decks with red cards in it.
Ooh.
Anthony Bossie on the left. I think he's playing green-white. I could be wrong, but that's what I think he's playing. He's playing on the right, our number 1 seed. That is, what is his name? Well, a lot of these guys that are coming from the next town over, which is good to see, but also difficult for me. Buchanan, that's who it is. He played earlier. He is playing green-white aggro as well. So I think this is a mirror. But that's fine by me. You'll have that
sooner than 15 minutes.
Yeah, that was my strategy here in picking this matchup, because I think everything else is red deck wins versus control deck. I think Garrett is playing against Chris Harless, who's he's either on Rakdos or he's playing his Door to Nothingness deck. I would have liked to put that one on there, but I didn't want to put Garrett on back to back.
Yeah.
So it looks like green-white aggro versus green-white aggro. But yeah, this he is using penny sleeves, which I love. And he's going back for 7 more. Pretty good at talking at him. So, maybe I should recap. Maybe I should explain to people what they're watching. My name is Zachary Evans. I'm joined by Adam Vickers, and we are bringing you Friday Night Magic coverage from Lost Legion Games and Comics in South Charleston, West Virginia. After 5 rounds, 41 competitors have been paired down to the final 8.
It's all accumulated to... now I can't talk.
We're struggling.
Yeah.
So, Corey leads off with a turn 1 Dryad Militant.
Yeah. 2-1, baby.
Which is, Elite Vanguard was played in White Weenie decks.
So why not play Elite Vanguard that does a little more?
And Anthony answers with an Avacyn's Pilgrim. I was going to mention who else is in the top 8, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Rancor?
That'd be pretty saucy.
Do you trade with the Pilgrim here?
It depends on how many lands you have. I mean...
no, I don't think he can afford to do it. And I appreciate the... Whoops.
With the Militant... does that... Running the Militant and Rancor, doesn't that... It's been a long time since I've seen a Militant, but doesn't that kind of defeat itself if he gets rid...
It's only instants and sorceries.
Oh, okay, yeah, well then it does not.
Yeah, a main deck Dryad Militant is very good against Lingering Souls, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, definitely is.
It's also very good in Legacy. I played them in my Maverick deck.
Yeah.
It's very good against Dredge.
How many do you play, a 1-up
2.
or 2? I don't think you can afford to play the whole...
No, it's not that good. But I play 2 of them. Because it gets a lot of incremental value.
Yeah,
Plus, it carries a JIT pretty well.
Yeah, anything does. Do you know what I really like to put a JIT on in Legacy? Vampire Nighthawk. That carries a JIT really
Vince
well.
was in here playing a Nighthawk deck a couple weeks ago.
I've been having okay success with the Vampires list I'm doing for Legacy.
So, Cavern of Souls comes down for Anthony, likely naming humans. Looks like we're going to get a Fiend Hunter here on the Dryad Militant. The Rancor will return to hand.
And go on a Stringer Root?
Looks like it. Replay the Rancor.
Ooh, another Stringer Root.
But luckily the...
I mean, the Fiend Hunter will eat one of them.
Yeah, I think I would have put that on the other one, because then he couldn't profitably block it with the Fiend Hunter. At this point, I think I just... I take the 5 and then block the Strangleroot guys.
I'm going to take the 7. Because I think I see Athalia in Anthony's hand, maybe, or maybe.
Well, he's got a. If he draws a land, yeah, now he can play Wolfrey Silverheart and pair it with anything.
Fiend Hunter would probably be.
Yeah, because then it would have a 7S.
Well, it would be the only untapped creature too, I believe, if he plays.
Yes. Yeah, he's gonna have to tap his Pilgrim for it. So there is, in fact, the Silverheart paired with the Fiend Hunter.
That is, love Silverheart so much.
Very good card. So he can't swing in here. He just has to, because I think it's too risky to attack, right?
I think, well, they can both. Corey would lose both of his creatures unless, I mean, Giant Growth would be the only thing that'd make it profitable.
I was talking about. It looked like Anthony was thinking about swinging in with his Fiend Hunter, and I thought there's no way he can do that.
No, that is not.
It gets really cold in here this time of night.
Yeah.
You are wearing shorts, though.
I'm wearing shorts. Well,
I ran out to my car in between the top 8 and it's like 40 degrees out there.
It is really cold in here, and I am wearing shorts.
Winter just started.
Because I did not want to wear my clothes from work.
I hear you, girlfriend.
I know. I mean, I've been in them for 10 hours a day. Hey. I gotta relax it. Who am I going to impress?
Garrett Meadows.
Which I've already impressed him, so I mean, the chase is better than the catch, if you know what I mean.
So Corey had a thinker here. He decides to go with another Strangleroot.
Does Corey have a white mana?
No. He's all Strangleroots all the time this game.
Which is working out.
The only non-Rancor or Strangleroot card he's played all game was a Dryad Militant.
Yeah.
We're getting confirmation in the chat that it's 30 degrees in Boston.
I mean,
but he can block. He can kill the double Rancor one, can he?
Yeah, but it takes. Yeah.
It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
That's a mistake, right? You block that one, kill it. Then you block the other Strangleroot guys, kill it, and then take two.
Yeah.
But if he has Giant Growth, oh no, he can't Giant Growth.
No, he can't Giant Growth.
Yeah.
Okay, so he blocked one of them. He gets all of the Rancors. That puts him down to. I mean.
Let me go tell him. I apologize.
Put him to 1? Put him to 1?
Put him to 1.
Okay. There's a Thalia.
Thalia and a Gather the Townsfolk.
What you tell? Just reminded me there would be one more. I think he had.
He played it in the wrong order.
Yeah. He's able to pay for the 1.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to matter that much.
No.
Now he's able to. I mean, now he can profitably swing with both of them.
Oh, I forgot it's Fateful Hour. Oh my God, I forgot.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Okay, that explains.
I completely forgot.
Why he sucked up the mana.
Because that makes a ton of sense. I completely forgot that card had Fateful Hour on it. Because you never see it.
It's hardly ever used.
It's always cast on like turn 2 or 3. So very different board state now. And then one swing knocks into 7.
Yeah.
I mean, he can win here, can't he? With he's got 2 Rancors.
He's got 2 Rancors, but he can only play 1.
Right, because of Thalia.
And he can't even Giant Growth. And Thalia's going to eat one of them, and I'm sure some of the tokens can eat the other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think there's a way. No. I'm glad that he remembered his opponent has to pay him 1 more.
Can't.
But he can't.
I have to tell him.
Yeah, because that's.
constantly talk shit to me, and I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, not correct.
Yeah,
Like,
well, I mean, yeah, that is a...
like, I'm not out there trying to act like I'm, like, important or something. I'm just trying to make sure people don't get inadvertently cheated. And I mean, it's not that Corey was cheating at all.
No, but I mean, it's at a game state where that actually...
I just want to make sure that people feel like they get a fair shake. In chat, regular Paper Dinosaur making his appearance. Did you know why Paper Dinosaur is important?
He coined the
broom closet.
I think I may have a Zodiac chicken or something somewhere. And the scoopin'.
That's a very interesting game, because I thought for sure Corey had him...
Yeah, definitely looked like it with the trip strangle roots.
Well, and the double Rancor.
Yeah, but love Silverheart. I think that's very underplayed. Played in block quite a bit, but not...
Oh, it was like it was the only card in block. The last block... People talk about, like, Absent Restored Limited as being, like, the worst... format in, like, recent years, but Innistrad blocked... constructed in and of itself was a waste, because after they banned Intangible Virtue and it was all Jund all the time.
Well, it wasn't. Well, and there was also the band. I mean, it was Geist and Silverheart. I mean, it was Jund.
Did you watch any of the coverage of the Magic World Cup? Like the 4-player team event that was at Gen Con this year?
No, I don't think I did.
Well, in that one, like on day 2, it was one player. It was a 3-on-3. One player played standard. One played block, and one played
with the other two.
Modern. But the Jund decks, every modern deck or every Innistrad block deck that was on camera was Jund. It was the same deck.
Mm.
And it prompted. I mentioned it before on the stream, but I follow Kai Buddy on Twitter, and he says so what? When you show up for this event, does everyone just get a standard copy of the Innistrad deck? Because
I think I remember that because I think I followed Kai.
But there was no variation at all.
No, there wasn't.
Before they banned Lingering Souls and Intangible Virtue, it was only tokens.
Yeah, it was.
And then after they banned and Rally the Peasants.
Yeah.
And then after they banned that and Hell Riders, it was
Red,
White, Boros tokens was just beat everything. And then they banned those 2 cards, and then it was just Jund. They played those decks at the Modern Pro or the Innistrad Block Pro Tour, and the guy won with Alexander Hayne won with Miracles. So, but that was before people really figured out the format. And then Kibler came back, he put that Jund deck together, and it was clearly the best thing. Because Olivia's the best card you can cast, Bonfire's the best card you can cast, Silverheart's the best card you can get. So, well, I'm glad that you tuned in 11:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to listen to me and Adam Vickers talk about Innistrad Block Constructed.
That everybody cares about it. It's so...
Let's talk about this gym dealer game. It looks really dumb.
It is. Well, I screamed about it.
Oh, do you know something? I have for a fact. I'll take a pic. I'll put it on my list, my recap list. So if you want more information about anything we talk about on camera, make sure to go to facebook.com/ZachSellsMagic this weekend. There will be a recap. I bought it at a yard sale. My wife hates it, and she wanted me to throw it away, but I refused to. The Mr. T board game. I'm going to tell you this right now. There is no embellishment. There is no hyperbole. This is literally what the game is about. You choose one of 4 children, one of 4 ethnically diverse children.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you
to
not
be your
pity
play
them.
To your no, you don't. They're not part of the pity.
No,
they dole out pity, but you select them as your character. And then you through a series of spins on a spinner, you maneuver around a board, which is the city that Mr. T lives in, helping Mr. T do his errands. And then after you complete 3 errands, you go to the airport to fly out of town. You can also at some point get on...
Because he set that baller status.
At one point, you can get on the city bus. That's one of the biggest advantages is getting on the bus, because then you can move much quicker. And I'm not making any of this up, one of the tasks that you complete is you go to the police station to report an assault.
Why can't Mr. T take care of it?
Mr. T's a busy man.
He's got all those errands to run.
He's staying in school. He's drinking his milk. He's not doing drugs.
What was the mother rap that he had? It's on the internet. You can find it.
But I'm going to take a picture of this Mr. T game.
I don't know why you're not streaming this Mr. T game. Who cares about streaming your cube drafts?
I bought it like I said, I bought it for like $1, and I made my friends play it, and my friends got literally mad because they were like, it's like, this is the worst game I've ever played. It's very hilarious to talk about, not that fun to play. So, it looks like it's going to take you a while to come back from that.
I don't even know what we're doing now.
We're resolving mulligans here. Anthony Bossie and his green-white aggro deck. On the back of Wolfear Silver Hearts and a fateful Howard Gather the Townsfolk. Stole game 1 from Corey Buchanan and his 3 Strangle Rootgeist, 2 Rancor draw. So he's up a game in this top 8 match. Let's talk about, while they're talking about this, now that we've completed our discussion of the top, let's talk about who's in the top 8. Corey Buchanan's in with green-white aggro. Joseph Deal's in with Junk Seance. Anthony Bossie's in with green-white aggro. Garrett Meadows is in with Band Control. Stephen Lowe is in with Red Deck Wins. Jordan Pecchio is in with 5-color control. Chris Harless is in with either Rakdos or Door to Nothingness. I can't remember. He's playing a deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He has 60 cards. 75 to
the last person, I'm not sure who it is. It might be Paul Ponciano. Do you know who that is? Paul Ponciano. He was the guy that was playing the Is It Aggro deck with the Magus Elemental.
Okay. Took me a while.
Is that card good in Standard?
I know that there was a lot of speculation on it with the Modern, correct? But it never went anywhere. I mean, the instants and sorceries that I want to play in Standard, I want them to resolve. Unless you're with a control.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I mean, that's the only...
So there we see a promo Dried Militant. It's also Dried Militant. Those are the ones I play in my Legacy.
Oh, well. With a Rancor. New bordered. I'm sure you played the old bordered ones in your Legacy deck.
I don't play Rancor in my Legacy deck.
Well...
We could play 12 land Stompy.
We could.
You know, I put together... There was a guy in the shop, actually, John Dunlap, who played earlier. He wanted to put together a budget Elves deck for Legacy. Yeah. So I brewed him up a little list and put it... I think I posted on Facebook. Maybe I didn't.
I think that...
But he proxied it up, and I was playing on the Cockatrice.
Yeah.
Like, you would just routinely win on turn 4. I mean, I know that's not... But, I mean, I'm talking about none of the cards in it are more expensive than Priest of Titania.
Yeah, well...
It beats down. It's not combo.
Okay, well, I mean, that's fine.
All right. So, that's Ray of Revelation, right?
Yes.
Great sideboard card in this matchup against Rancors. The old-fashioned 2-for-1, that's what the kids call it.
Ooh, a twofer.
Oh, the chat pointing out, too, that 12 land Stompy in Legacy was replaced by Infect, because it's much better to do 10 damage than 20.
Yeah, I think so.
Infect mechanic making the card Invigorate playable again.
Yeah, I need to dig out my copies of those.
I have a playset from when I was a kid. I don't know why. Like, you couldn't play them back in Mass.
No, well, you just got them.
I have a lot of bulk from that time. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, what's going on there? That's a Hamletback Captain. Very interesting. There are 4 creatures on board right now, and I didn't expect any of them other than Pilgrim to be in play.
Well, I think the Falcon's fine. I think a lot of decks have started to play because I mean they all play. There's either a Knight or a Soldier. Or something. I don't.
Oh, someone's just blowing that table up. It's not these two guys, but so that's Revenge of the Hunted, right? Oh my. He's just going to crush his board. He just miracled Revenge of the Hunted.
Oh, the
6/6 trample.
Yeah.
So.
That's
well. That will do it.
That works.
+6/6 gains trample. Everything has to block it.
And now it's exiled.
Yeah. So, one miracle, returned by another. Not
That's
really.
pretty good.
Not really.
That would have been pretty good.
So,
That's pretty good.
Pairing up
4 damage.
Yeah, 4 damage in the air. Because I don't think, is Dryad Militant a knight?
I don't know. You're the one that plays 2 over in your legacy deck.
Well, I don't know what creature
They're not
type
blue,
it is.
so I don't know.
It doesn't interact with energy fields?
Yeah, I have no clue what that card does.
I think
I
it's
assume it would be a knight.
I think it's a Dryad Soldier.
Mare.
Mare come down. So
I really like Mare too. I think with the lack of good spot removal, once you flip it, it's just so good.
so the War Falcon can attack. What is it? Knight
I
and
think it's Knight
human?
and Soldier. No, it's Knight and Soldier. It does the subtypes.
Knight or soldier?
Yeah.
So it was active. It was active regardless. Yeah, and for clarification, for the chat, that card on the top of Corey's board is a game day promo Dryad Militant. O-Ring takes out the Mare.
And Ray Revelation?
Giant growth on the flyer. So it's 10-14. That's the game.
And game 3. And Anthony plays Fog, and we go the next turn.
So games... I don't know what happened out
I
there.
think we missed something that's not on camera.
There was a lot of screaming, and someone dropped the F-bomb.
I think it was a foiled something was cracked open in a pack.
There's an interaction. There's a question in the chat about Rancor staying in the grave. It doesn't.
It's a Ray Revelation.
It doesn't say in the grave because of the Dryad Militant, because Dryad Militant is only instants and sorceries.
Yeah. But I think they may... Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I think they were wired because of the Ray Revelation. And it destroyed it. But then the Ray was removed because of the Dryad. I forgot about that.
I want to step outside briefly and try to figure out why everybody screamed.
Oh, I should have gone back to... Well, I don't know how to play Magic. Zach investigates.
Well, I know what happened.
Oh, yeah?
It was pack crack related.
Mm-hmm.
Stefan Lowe lost to, I believe, Jordan Peccio in the top. Red deck loses to 5 color control.
Yeah.
He got 3 packs.
Mm-hmm.
Detention Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Jace.
Yeah.
Foil Abrupt Decay. Those were his 3 rares.
That's fine, whatever.
Or 3.
I mean, that's what happens when you open 3 packs of Ravnica, isn't it? I mean, that's expected. I know that 3 weeks ago, I grabbed the packs I thought I'd won, and then I was told that I got an extra pack, so I grabbed up another pack of cards. I went from 8 to 9.
Right.
So the 8 that I was going to get had like Jace and, 2 duels and all this fun stuff. The pack I got basically had a Blood Crypt, Palisade Giant, and nothing. I was like, oh, well, good. I'm glad.
Someone asking in the chat why anyone would ever open packs. I used to think, I'm on the same kind of thing, but here at the store, they store credit for FNM packs is not lucrative.
No.
They are trying to encourage people. Yeah.
But I think with Ravnica, it's almost safe.
I would open the packs.
Yeah, it's almost safe to open packs
just for the trade fodder alone.
Yeah.
Dual lands, they're all $15 and they're all rare.
Yeah. And everybody needs them.
Oh, I think the question is, they should.
Yeah.
I actually have a save. I have 12 packs saved for 4 packs sealed. So if you want to do
always
that,
good. Yeah. I haven't done one of those in a while.
Well, I used to always do them with Matt Elliott, and then Matt graduated from med school and now lives in Charlottesville.
Yeah.
I used to always do it with hit the pack that he would win because the man never lost.
No.
He's very excited because he went to Notre Dame and they are currently #1 in the football.
No, wow.
In the football.
In the football.
These kids are playing a football. More importantly, back to the action here. Anthony turn to Thalia on the play. Now that's going to be pretty crucial here because it's going to slow down the Charms, Giant Growth, and Rancors out of his opponent's deck. I tell you that like you need. That was like the most obvious thing I could have said. It's so late.
What else does it slow down? I think you might have missed something. The O-ring. Did you say O-ring?
O-ring, yeah.
Yeah, it slows that down.
It virtually turns O-rings off.
Ugh.
Can't do that.
Yeah. She still have one, but maybe wants to float one.
Why do you not attack? I think you just maybe because you're flustered because of the Thalia.
Ooh, smarter.
That guy's really good in this matchup.
Yeah, he is. He's good in any matchup.
Well, he's not nearly as good against decks that have spot removal or board wipes, but against a deck that just makes mostly.
Which I believe he.
But he can play the silver. He can play Silverblade here with the Hamletback Captain, right? And then attack with everybody. Or just.
I don't know what the captain does.
When he attacks, all your humans get +1/+1. I'll bring it up.
Okay. But Thalia is not a human.
Is it not? Did he do it again?
I think he might have. I don't know how the Rancor. Or did we? What happened?
I don't know how many lands are in that stack. I don't know how many lands are in that stack. And in this case, I think he played that illegally, but honestly, because I was looking up I don't know how many cards are in there, or how many lands are in that stack that he has piled up. And by the time we realized that he'd already attacked, they'd already blocked. I don't know. I mean, I need to go out there and correct him, but like, I can't back it up at this point.
Which Corey was able to notice it a bunch of times. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I don't know. I also don't know these two I don't know these two gentlemen personally, so it's much easier for me to go out and tell Garrett, "Hey, you screw something up," because I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did correct it before. This is the exact reason. Sometimes I'm just like, I should quit doing this stream because like I don't know.
Yeah, because you can't. You're like the watcher. You're ought to.
Well, I don't know what I don't know what to do. Like I can't do it all. I can't. I tried to correct him, but I'm also trying to figure out what Hamletback Captain does and bring it up so people can see it. And in the meantime,
that happens.
Yeah. I think he didn't underplay for the Oblivion Ring. I think he paid the right amount for it, didn't he?
Unless he.
I didn't say. I was so hung up on the stupid.
Value.
The Rancor thing that I got distracted. I didn't see when he played the O-ring. What did he pay for one if he didn't play with the O-ring? Or did he put the Temple Garden tap? Well, that doesn't matter.
Which he played the Angel. No, that's a Warfile.
No, that's an Angel. He played the Angel previously. He paid 4 for the O-ring, it seems. Alright, so sorting out damage here. This game's kind of gone to crap a little bit, but I also realize I haven't been updating the lifetime.
No.
This is a hot mess tonight. I guess it is what it is, right?
Yeah. That's a healer.
Hmm. Well, I promise now that we are painfully aware of everything, if they break the Sally rule again, I'll walk out and tell them. It's just the previous times. If you don't catch it when you can correct it and back it up. I mean, last time I caught it, they were already in blocks. How am I supposed to go back and back it up? And also remember, for everyone on the internet, that this is
Then he
paid two. I don't know if anyone noticed, but this is actually not the top 8 of a Pro Tour. Did you know that?
Oh,
There's $30,000 on the line here.
there's 30,000 packs on the line.
This is a $5 this is a $5 tournament and a cheapest free webcast of it. So just trying to have some fun. Did he pay extra for it? Yes.
Yeah, he did. She paid extra for that charm too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then maybe they heard the chat and they are doing that through osmosis, which they didn't pay.
No. Oh no, he got rid of it.
Oh,
About ran out.
I was almost trampled.
This is what happens. I don't know why, but I'm painfully aware of like the chat, and I'm incapable of not taking it like somewhat personal, or at least not. That's not the right word, but like.
I understand. Because you want it to be quality, and then.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't want to. I would like to correct things if I can catch them all, but number one, I can't catch them all, and also do all of the behind-the-scenes work of making this little web show go out. And number two, I think people greatly underestimate how easy it is to find these errors versus like catch them on the fly, go out there, have these discussions with people that you don't necessarily know. That's 8 total. The giant growth in his previous match, everyone hated the giant growth.
He paid 1.
Yeah, but Thalia's gone.
Okay.
He did the same thing.
He paid 1.
So Smiter comes down. That should be about it, right?
Yeah, with him at 3.
2 of the cards in his hand are Rancors. So if Corey wins, it's probably justice served because Anthony was the one most abusing the Thalia plays, right?
Which that's still...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still it.
Yeah, that's still enough.
Which that was... Oh, I don't even know. There's no time, so...
Yeah, there's no time. That was the last match, so they should be plowing into round 2 the semifinals. Yeah. Round 2 of the top 8. So congratulations to Corey Buchanan. He moves into the top 4. Consolation to Anthony Bossie. His green-white deck cannot get him there. But like I said, both these guys have not played here in the past. I know Corey plays down in Huntington. I'm not sure where Anthony's from. I think Garrett said he played last week, but 2 of the newer players to Magic in general, so good to see them having some success. But it's a very rewarding thing is to see people come in and they're their first week. Actually, I remember playing Joe Lewis. He's played on camera before. He's sat in here before. Like I was playing at the old shop when Joe first started playing Magic, and then he was playing just kitchen table decks and stuff that. And now he's
It's nice to see see that you take your beats.
You can learn just like everything. Just like everything.
And I kind of hate playing against new people. Because I'm like, well, I hope I don't make them feel like they can't, get better, and I want them to come back. Because I know that I'm not playing
I think it's the biggest thing. I mean, obviously, if you're playing like super competitive, like you're grinding and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I don't really think FNM is like necessarily geared towards you. I mean, you saw when they quit.
The
Like no one played FNM
DCI.
with the
Yeah,
DCI,
yeah,
and like they try to force people to go play FNM. This is mainly for your casual players, and I mean it's what it's designed to be. $5, have a good time, and so be it. But I'm going to go out and see what's going on there as far as if they're playing the top four and how far that is away. So I'm going to take a quick break here. Don't go anywhere. One way or the other, I'll be back shortly to let you know what's going on with the top four. And so stick around.